I did not come to Burkina Faso as a tourist. I came as a witness. This journey was not curated for comfort, nor designed for applause. It was a grand truth in mission, an attempt to separate propaganda from practice, rhetoric from reality, and ideology from lived experience. What I encountered was not a perfect country, but a nation in motion, a people under pressure, choosing discipline over despair and sovereignty over submission. So, this is the story of what I saw, what I heard, and what the ground itself revealed. And it all centered around one man.
Ibrahim Traore.
Captain Ibrahim Traore.
Revolutionary leader, Captain Ibrahim Traore.
And now, let the journey begin from Hitler Airport to Ouagadougou Airport. We have on board the plane. At Ouagadougou Airport, a welcome should feel warm, but too often it feels like pressure. Travelers whisper about officers leaving their posts to chase something small. Visitors feel trapped and embarrassed, and some pay just to move on. This is not hospitality. Tourism depends on trust, dignity, and professionalism. Yeah, it's okay. All right.
You give me something.
Yeah. When strangers are harassed for money, our nation's image suffers, and honest officers are shamed by a few bad actors. Sadly, this concern is not limited to Burkina Faso alone. Similar complaints are heard about Freetown airports in Sierra Leone. Africa deserves airports that reflect integrity, pride, and respect, where every guest is treated fairly and leaves with a story of welcome, not worry about small things. My first point of call was deliberate, symbolic, and negotiable: the Thomas Sankara Memorial Hall. You do not begin to understand modern Burkina Faso without first confronting the spirit of Sankara, the intellectual soldier who dared to imagine an Africa unshackled from dependency, corruption, and inferiority. Standing at the memorial, you do not feel history as something buried. You feel it as something unfinished. This is not just mausoleum of nostalgia. It's a living reminder that ideas cannot live assassins, and that revolution, though interrupted, are never fully extinguished. The memorial speaks quietly, but its message is uncompromising. Dignity is non-negotiable, sovereignty is earned, and patriotism is a discipline. It was the right place to begin. What you will hear next will probably shock you.
So, and they will build many other things. So Sankara Towers will be built. So it will be built and it will be elevated of 87. So 87 is the symbol of the year Sankara was killed. Yes, so and the tower represent the year. Yes, the year.
87 tower.
Yes,
representing the very year that he was killed.
He was killed. Yes.
Wow.
So and this tower will be connected to another site, the animal park, with cable cars. Yes.
Animal park.
Yes.
Cable cars.
Yes, with cable cars in order to facilitate the movement of the visitors, and also bookshop, library, workspace, museum, and many other things.
This gentleman by my side was my guide, and he has been working in this memorial since July 2020. He's a nice fellow, very funny guy. Anyway, let's proceed.
Before revolution, this country was called Upper Volta. It's nonsense for us. When Sankara took the power, firstly, the next year, he took the power. He decided
in 1983, and then in
1984, he decided to change the name of the country, and now we are called Burkina Faso. And Burkina Faso means the land of upright men. The land of honest people.
Wow.
Yes.
And are you honest?
I'm honest. Profound, deeply honest. Yes. You can trust on me.
From here, we took some few steps to see the exact spot where Thomas Sankara was brutally murdered.
Sankara was killed. Sankara fell down exactly in this
So this is the spot where
spot. Yes, Sankara fell down. He
So
fell
what
down.
does this red
The red symbolizes the blood of President Thomas Sankara.
What about this
This is the courage, the revolutionary way Sankara died.
Okay.
So the raised arm,
So
yes, symbolizes, yes, 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 still on the same way. So this is the reason why it said that the blood of heroes fertilizes the revolutionary ground. So that means that Sankara was killed here for the emancipation in order to prepare, yes, to prepare the area for the future fights. So,
well, back to the topic, the animal park as well as the cable car. I think it's gonna be a combined project. The name of the park will be called Bango Wengo, which will offer a unique experience, plus a scenic cable car ride gliding above the wildlife. It will be located just 1.5 kilometers east of Ouagadougou's town center, and ultimately will make this a major tourism site, which allows visitors to observe the park's diverse fauna from unforgettable area perspective. I think the cable car will provide a peaceful and panoramic view to appreciate the natural beauty and animals of this cherished Burkinabe destination, which will make it, of course, a must visit, attraction center for anyone exploring Ouagadougou. 5 years ago, this kind of projects are unthinkable. But it seems as if with the right kind of leadership, things are moving at an unimaginable speed. Well, I have just been informed by one of my colleagues that they are also constructing what will probably be one of the largest airports in the West African region. It's gonna be like a transnational airport. Well, I can't wait to see. Let me walk you through that step as we are about to explore, to see, to witness for ourselves. Now we have arrived. This is Johnson International Airport in Burkina Faso under construction. Let's see if we can get some information from these guys.
Voilà, les kilomètres là, et poste 5 kilos. Là, à wo olmo wodo, ton kami. Kata tera to tiene we wa halaka. Bala yam ni wo kone wo poste 5 kilos.
I mean, massive project. This is it's going to be one of the biggest airports in the Sahel region, as you can see. Massive. Construction is ongoing now. These guys, unfortunately, they can't speak on camera because they are afraid of probably, you know how these projects sometimes work. Nevertheless, it's still a military government, by the way. But as you can see, it's really massive, and It's going to be like a transnational airport. And that's the tower over there, the tower, you see? That's the tower. And man, this is huge. And it's all under the auspices of Ibrahim Traoré. If this man can do this massive project in just 3 years, I think there is something we could learn. There is something different engaged in this kind of project. I mean, we're talking about the road infrastructure, the agriculture, the airport, and the electricity. These are things that just, they can't, because most African leaders will spend decades even just to construct airport like this, you know. But from what we are informed, this is something that they hope to complete in the next 3 years or less. So anyway, I then visited the newly refurbished National Stadium in Ouagadougou, commissioned in August 2025, completed, functional, and alive. As I walked through the facility, I could not ignore the contrast with Sierra Leone, my home country, where stadium renovations have become symbols of endless delay, recycled budgets, and unfulfilled promises. Yeah, the question was not whether it could be done, but whether it was done. And it was. This is what political will looks like when it is converted into execution. Not perfection, but completion. They say football is life, and football lovers, they will agree with me. Now let me walk you through again this other phase of our trip. And yet, despite the evidence, Sierra Leone Minister of Information has something to say. Listen to him.
You have to remember that Burkina Faso is a package. By the way, a lot of what you read on social media on Burkina Faso is not true. There's a lot of propaganda about Burkina Faso. I think you should just know that. But also, it's a package. And the package starts with, first of all, military dictatorship. Do you want to live in a military dictatorship? I don't think you want to. We have tried that in Sierra Leone. The people of Sierra Leone, instinctively, we saw that November 26, people of Sierra Leone don't want that. Most people, including people who hated this government, they're like, imagining people who have gone back now, I will not mix padandi. So it's a package, huh? You have to start by that. It starts with also jailing opposition people, banning political parties, shutting down the country, and ready to violate all your international agreements and international laws.
When compared side by side, the contrast is stark. Burkina Faso Stadium stands completed, functional, and visibly serving national purpose. Sierra Leone Stadium, by contrast, remains unfinished, an enduring symbol of delays, excuses, and unfulfilled promises. One reflects execution and political will, the other exposes mismanagement and narrative control. In the end, no amount of packaging can override reality. The verdict now rests with the people. Now, let me show you Sierra Leone Stadium. And this stadium started, the renovation started since 2021.
Dilapidated sports facility with China's Ganshu Construction Investment Holding Group Limited championing it. The project was expected to last for 2 years, concluding in April 2024. The rehabilitation includes the redecoration of the main stadium, the swimming pool, and the hostel, as well as the installation of a new display screen and turf, among other improvements. Fast forward to 2025, little progress has been made on the main bowl. This is the main bowl of the Siaka Stadium Stadium. Since it was placed on the ban by FIFA and CAF, much has not been done at the main bowl, as you can see from the background. On later, what has caused the delay?
The stadium was supposed to have been finished, but then we realized in the process that during the negotiations of the contract, they had left out a major component of it, which is the seats. Now, let me explain this process for Sierra Leoneans to understand. Getting money from a bilateral country is not like walking into Lumley Beach and picking up money.
Here is a shocker. In 2021, CAF banned both Burkina Faso Stade du Fort and Sierra Leone Siaka Stadium National Stadium for failing to meet international standards. 4 years later, the outcome could not be more different. Under a military junta, Burkina Faso renovated its stadium, met CAF requirements, and restored the rights to host international matches at home. Today, their national team plays before its own people. Under a democratic government, Sierra Leone's stadium remains unfinished, wrapping explanation, excuses, and it's up till now unfit for purpose. Our team continues to play home matches abroad at great cost and national embarrassment. You see, this is not about praising military rule, it's about result. Infrastructure does not respond to slogans, it responds to execution. Seeing is believing. Apart from swiftly renovating the existing stadium, they are now constructing a brand new ultra-modern arena. Clear proof of vision, planning, and ambition. This is not politics by slogans, but leadership through action. While others debate promises, concrete is being poured, jobs are being created, and the future is taking shape before the nation's eyes. And the people will decide which system delivered, which one only talk. Now, enough of this glaring comparison. I think the people are now in a better position to pass a verdict. Right from here, we went to see ongoing road construction projects across Ouagadougou. Not announcements, not billboards, active work, machines moving, workers present, timelines visible. You see, roads are not just infrastructure, they are political statements, they reveal priorities. National Forward, according to what someone told. This part of the store over there, that lane has already been completed, and this other side over there has also been completed. You see, with solar power, the same thing goes to the other part of the road. Solar power pole, lights, and well, for a president to be able to do this kind of work under 3 years, it means a lot. It means vision, it means commitment, it means sincerity and the will. And it's just mind-blowing. And then came the toll gate. I wanted to see for myself. You see, including my own country, Sierra Leone, many African countries, toll gates are symbols of elite extraction, poorly managed, poorly explained, and deeply resented. Here, they told a different story. Order, compliance, a visible social contract. Citizens understand why they were paying and where the money was going. Development, I observed, is not always about speed. Sometimes it's about seriousness. However, in Sierra Leone, just to make comparison between the two systems of government, the toll gates tells a troubling different story. Here, taxation has become an art of manipulation. Citizens are charged repeatedly, yet the roads remain broken, projects unfinished, and accountability largely absent. Revenue collection is aggressive, but service delivery is invisible. This is what the then minister has to say when it comes to more taxation.
Is as a result of the contract that was signed in 2015 by the government of Sierra Leone and the China Railway 7th Group, which indicates that charges should be reviewed if the exchange rate increases by 10% over time.
Contracts are contracts. There's a very important provision in the contract that was signed in 2015 between CRSG and the then government. Under 10.4, the 10.4 clause simply states that if the exchange rate changes by 10% over time, that should call for an automatic review of the toll gate charges. So because of what has happened in the exchange rate situation, the depreciation of the loan, we have no alternative but to really have a consideration of the toll gate charges.
So no alternative but to put more pressure, more taxation. This is not development, it's extraction. You see, you cannot tax a nation out of poverty. When an already impoverished population is burdened with more levies without results, the state weakens trust, not strengthen growth. Taxation must follow productivity and transparency. Without visible returns, toll gates become a symbol of failure, not progress. Well, we are seeing something different, completely different in Burkina Faso.
Toll stations are indeed becoming more modern, but the pricing for light vehicles remains unchanged.
He can come and pay in cash. Here, he just arrives at the booth where the toll agent is located. He pays his 200, the toll is validated, and the barrier rises. Second payment method, he arrives with this card. This card is the card from which the amount, the card must always be loaded in principle. And the loading can be done, as we say, either at the headquarters of the special fund or via mobile money. And as soon as he arrives, he just comes to this terminal and simply swipes the card. Information appears, his name comes up, the card number is displayed, the balance on the card is also shown, and he just takes his ticket and the barrier is automatically raised.
Cameras and sensors are installed on both sides, and once the vehicle passes through the system, the amount to be paid is automatically displayed on the screen, and the barrier only opens after payment.
When you arrive, the system automatically displays how many axes you have. Then, depending on the number of axes, the amount you need to pay is set according to the fixed rate. Unlike the old system, where the agent will tell you, your vehicle is this type, and here is the rate you need to pay.
The management of the platform is handled by the Burkina Faso Special Road Fund. The goal, to provide users with quality services, comfort, smooth traffic flow, and to reduce revenue losses. As a tool for economic development, this tool is governed by a decree adopted by the Council of Ministers on May 28. Road users are encouraged to have change with them every time they leave the city, because everything here is automated and under video surveillance, and it's difficult to get through without paying.
You'll see at the barrier we have two cameras. One camera is responsible for capturing the vehicle's license plate, and the other camera simultaneously captures the silhouette and why not also those who are inside the vehicle. It's also important to mention that this is a matter of statistical data and security data. We also have cameras positioned in various places, especially inside the booths. And these cameras only monitor the actions of the booth operator.
The modern toll stations at Tintilo, Kote Doudou, and Butenga were built with internal funding. The construction of these three stations cost the state 18 billion CFA francs. Other toll stations are currently being modernized, The Burkina Faso Special Road Fund assures.
Notwithstanding what I've just saw, my eyes are hungry for more. Of course, as we know, the more the merrier. So, we attempted to visit formal mining operations, an industry that lies at the core of the country's strategic resources. In Kaburi, we witnessed gold being extracted directly from the earth by the locals. This village sits atop a significant gold deposit, visible, active, and central to Burkina Faso economic recovery, or maybe some people say sovereignty debates. Literally, you can walk and then see gold. Can you imagine? This is the people. This is gold. This is gold. Anyway, I would.
You see one?
Now this is
have one inside.
So there's a gold. You can see there is a gold. You just found one. Look at it. I hope you can see the shining object over there. This lady literally washed off gold from the streets. It's amazing. It's really, really amazing. Let's see.
Thank you.
So these ladies are mining gold. Yeah. Well, this is the most interesting part. This lady, they had to run away because they saw us filming them, so they are afraid of us. So I have to stop by and see if I can talk to these people. Perhaps I might get some gold. Who knows? In real time, our gold is being processed locally in this community. What's the name of this community, this area?
This area is
Nopse. Okay, so this place is called Nopse, and it's full of gold. Everywhere. We've seen people are just, washing gold from left to from right. This is why probably, do you think this is why the French, we are very reluctant to leave Burkina Faso? So you said they already bought, company already bought it. Is it the government or government already sold out?
Government
sell to company. So
have a lot of places inside.
Okay. So this is a private place, and the government act for the community. So the community can partner with foreign companies to feed, and they have also their own way of getting their own small amounts of gold. Okay, so this is the gold.
This one.
This is the gold dust.
Small.
So
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
I can see. Oh yeah, I can see. I see the gold dust now.
This one is first. You like that again.
You will see another one.
After I have something inside.
Okay. Anyway, merci beaucoup.
You know Mercury?
Mercury.
Yeah, Mercury.
Yeah, Mercury. Yeah.
Like that.
Okay, it will shine.
Yeah.
Okay. See. Yeah. Incredible for us to witness in real time. Our gold is being washed, processed here locally by the people themselves, and this entire landscape we are told is full of gold. According to the gentleman over there, it said literally, if you take off this dust down there, it's full of gold. Gold everywhere. It's gold. I think we have seen a bit of what the local people in this part of the country are engaging. We were told this is where they got their daily bread, and it's quite fascinating and interesting to see things in real time for ourselves. However, we still wanted to see the large-scale mining controlled by governments. We are now heading to the main mines, and we already paid for the access card. I think £85. I think 3 weeks before my flight, and we were told once we arrive, we should simply just walk to the bureau and collect it. Now we are heading to see what we can get. Fast forward, access was denied. Authorization will only be granted after 2 days. My flight schedule made that impossible. That moment was instructive. It exposed both progress and constraint. Security considerations are legitimate, so too are questions of transparency. A sovereign state has a right to protect its assets, but legitimacy is reinforced when scrutiny is managed, not deferred. This was not a failure. It was a point of tension, and tension in itself is revealing. This is the main mining site, but unfortunately, we are not allowed to go inside because we have to wait for 2 days to process the permit, and that's I think it's out of the way because I'll be leaving tomorrow. Burkina Faso pursue a policy of mineral sovereignty. Let's be clear, Burkina Faso didn't lose control of its resources. It took them back. For decades, the country was rich in gold but poor in reality. The minerals left, the profits left, and the people were left behind. That wasn't an accident. That was a design. What changed under Captain Ibrahim Traoré wasn't the gold, it was the political will. Mining contracts were reviewed, state control increased, royalties were renegotiated, and the message was simple. Burkina Faso's resources must serve Burkinabe people first. The backlash came first. Suddenly, Western media call it dangerous, unstable, anti-democratic, but the truth they won't say. The moment an African country controls its resources, it becomes a problem. Not for its people, but for the system. This isn't isolation. This is sovereignty. Because you cannot outsource your future, you cannot rent independence, you cannot develop on permission. Burkina Faso didn't claim perfection. It set precedent, and precedent is powerful. Just to make a little bit of comparison, with Sierra Leone's strategic mineral assets have remained largely in foreign corporate hands, with limited effective state leverage. Publicly circulating recordings linked to Octare mining suggest a level of corporate content for state authority, with ministers reportedly dismissed as useless. Yeah, this one.
And they also put out an audio where Kwedu Limited and owner, no afraid God. If they tell we ministers, then the person where they talk to, they tell and say we ministers, then are useless ministers then.
I'm not going to be threatened and these useless ministers, because they're all useless, in my opinion.
That was the First Lady of Sierra Leone, Fatima Bio. Our world's now at the center of a growing dispute with Octare mining, raising national questions about accountability and power. While many praise her for taking a stand, others criticize the move, citing the reported laying off of more than 1,000 workers. Sierra Leone's mineral sector remains overwhelmingly foreign dominated. Strategic assets like diamonds, iron ore, rutile, bauxite, and gold are largely controlled by external companies operating under concessionary frameworks that limit state leverage. Decision-making authority often bypasses national institutions, with reports of ministers reduced to ceremonial roles, unable to enforce compliance, coupled with huge amounts of corruption, lack of transparency, or value addition. The result is weak fiscal capture, mineral beneficiation, and constrained sovereignty over national resources. To sum up this phase of our journey, in this age of wisdom, it's entirely up to the people now to make judgment which system of government delivers for its people and which one does not. Leaving the man in sight, one truth followed me. Control in this country is not exercised only through contracts, checkpoints, or ministries. It's also upheld by belief. Perhaps the most striking encounters were with citizens sleeping on the streets. For 3 years, they have done so, not because they are homeless, but because they are guiding the presidency, voluntary, without pay. Are sleeping on the streets to protect their president. And I'm here with a cross-section of the youth. Why are they doing this? Are they being paid? That's the simple questions we are here to find out. Simple and straightforward.
My name is Rahim. I've been part of the Citizen Guard from its beginning up to now. You asked an important question, and I acknowledge that you measure being a Sierra Leonean living in England, saying you left this land after witnessing things you believe should not exist. Once again, thank you, and you are welcome. To respond to your question, we as Africans have already suffered enough from the realities we no longer wish to live through. Africa has endured too much pain, and we refuse to return to that past. That is why we are in the streets today, supporting the homeless, the defense and security forces, and the volunteers for the defense of the homeland, so that the independence project by the captain can be fully realized. This is the reason we stand firmly behind him.
To an outsider accustomed to transactional politics, this is difficult to comprehend. There was no evidence of coercion, no inducement. These men and women were convinced. They spoke of security, of pride, of ownership of the state. Here, power was not distant. It was intimate, lived, defended nightly by ordinary citizens who believed the presidency was theirs to protect. This was citizenship in its rawest form, not demanded, but assumed. After these points, we wanted to find out more what is going on with tourism, because, tourism without tourists, hope without illusion, that same conviction surfaced again, this time in quieter spaces. Burkina Faso is among the hottest countries in the world, with extreme heat that can reach dangerous levels, particularly during the dry season. The average daytime temperature could reach 30 to 35 degrees. It was crazy. I had to take off my shirt because literally I was melting inside. I visited tourism shops, small businesses strained by the decline in international visitors. Shelves were full, foot traffic was thin, sales were slow. Uncertainty was undeniable. Yet, something unexpected emerged. Despite the economic pressure, the shop owners expressed confidence in the country's leadership. They spoke of discipline, direction, and dignity. Hear them.
Yeah, my name is Abdullah.
Abdullah.
Yeah.
Okay, and tell us how business like.
So business is the low. The business is low because no people can buy this one. Like some before, some white people they come. Okay. Right now, white people not there here again.
And why white people are not coming?
No, white people are not coming because we are not the white people again. We are needed for our country again.
You don't need them again.
No, you don't need them again.
So you take the responsibility.
You take the responsibility for yourself
to make your country.
For yourself.
Okay.
You understand? To make everything. You see? So you don't need white people again.
Okay. And how long have you been trading here?
You see?
How long have you been trading here?
How long in market?
Yeah.
I be before. I need 25 years.
25 years. Wow, that's a long time.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think about your president? Is he the kind of person you are actually looking for?
Yeah, my president is good president.
Okay.
Yes, a good president because you know what I'm doing. You see, they do what I'm doing. I'm lacking. You see, so I like this president. Yeah, it's good president.
And before we come now, they talk about security, terrorists around.
No, the security, no problem for here.
No problem.
No problem. We are free.
Free.
Yeah, we are free here.
Is it true that they don't allow you to talk on social media or talk to journalists?
They allow you to talk, man. Not every talk I can feel talking. You see?
So you have freedom of speech.
Yeah.
So it's different from what people are saying that you are not allowed to talk against the government.
Yes.
So if you want to talk against the government, you can talk.
Yeah, I can talk.
You can criticize the government.
Yes, no problem.
And if you want to praise them as
well,
you can praise them.
Yes, I can praise them. Is that like that?
Yeah. So it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. They did not deny that ship, they contextualized it. Hope here was not performative or blind, it was deliberate, chosen. In a place where tourists were scarce and profits uncertain, belief persisted not as illusion, but as resolve. I get more customers now than before. No. Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Peut-être il veut me demander si les clients viennent souvent ou bien un peu quoi.
Business is going on smoothly. I sell bracelets that boys can wear. Although sales are down, customers come, but only a little. Before, there were many customers, people were coming a lot, but now it has decreased. Frankly speaking, we can say it is because of the change of government. This has reduced the popularity and number of our customers. Yeah, of course, we are happy. And because this is our job, we must above all be happy with that we do. Otherwise, we'll not be able to sell.
Even as that, you're still happy with the government because
Oui, on est content parce que c'est notre travail. Vous n'êtes pas content de ce que toi-même tu fais, notre travail. Toi-même, tu es content de ce que tu fais. Voilà,
okay. Brilliant. Okay. To draw a brief comparison with Sierra Leone's tourism sector, even under a democratic government, tourists are no longer visiting as they once did. Stability on paper does not equal confidence on the ground. Here is what our findings reveal.
Good day, sir.
Yeah,
what's your name, sir?
Ahmed Said Sisi.
Okay, can you please tell us how the tourist market is now in Sierra Leone?
Okay, the tourist market in Sierra Leone now, normally not easy. Not so easy right now.
Oh,
but
okay.
many things. Yeah. So not everything is equal now than before.
Okay.
Yes.
So how can you assess the trading?
The trading limitation, the trading is so limited now than before.
Okay.
Before we can get lots of tourists, but now, anyway, the political party are trying now. Because we can see some Budapest, other guests, anyway, much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the percentage cannot be compared as
than before.
Okay.
Yes.
So by then we are having lots of tourist visits.
Before we have a lot of tourism, but now even the travel has limit. You know that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The uncertainty I had witnessed in the tourism sector, the patient shopkeepers, the quiet endurance was not occurring in isolation. It existed within a wider national context, shaped by the current reality on the ground, the government, and of course, security. To understand this deeper layer, I needed perspective not from observation alone, but from someone who had spent decades documenting the country's realities as they unfolded. It was in this search that I sat down with Alhaji Amadi Soro of Savannah Media, a journalist with more than 20 years of experience and widely regarded as one of the most respected voices in Burkina Faso media landscape.
When the Captain Traoré took the power, as I've told you, the first word he said, okay, we are here in Burkina Faso. Now we are committed to free these people. Our main job is not to benefit from the power or something. This is to put our mission on the way that can allow us to relieve our people from suffering.
Okay.
As I've told you, he was a field officer.
Okay.
Field officer.
Okay.
He witnesses himself suffering of people, and that's why the people still supporting him.
Just final question. What is the challenge? Or what are the challenges facing the country?
We have two challenges. The first one is to have all the countries, all the territory under the government control. We have about 72 or 73.
Okay, 72, 73%.
Yeah, 20%.
So meaning that like 20, 27 or 28 is still under the rebel control or the Tuaregs.
Yeah, but not a complete control, because those are terrorists, not rebels. That a complete control, because those are terrorists, not rebels. They are terrorists.
Okay.
They are not, they don't have a headquarters that you can say, okay, they are. No, those people in the day, maybe you can You can sit, you can sit yeah, you can along with him, you can sit with him. But in the night now, they carry these attacks. So this is the first challenge. The first challenge is to bring back security to entire country, territory. The second one is the economic issue. We have to find jobs, to put an accent, particular accent to the healthcare, education. And if you see what Captain Ibrahim Traore is doing, it's not only the security field. He is also investing himself in agriculture, in education, in health, and he has been, he has put a lot of equipments to help people to relieve from many kind of sufferings.
Okay. So one final question here again, when it comes to what is the strength of the Burkina Faso people?
Say again?
What is the strength of the Burkina Faso people? Because back then in history, we know you fought with the Mori and you fought with the colonial masters, and you are like you're a resilient nation. So what's the strength?
I think the resilient character of Burkina Faso is that, as you've said, they are resilient because they know that someone else will not come from outside and help them. But we need to have sincere partners. As the situation is with all the countries today, you can't say that I'm alone. Even the big countries like UK, like France, like even the United States need some partners, because one country cannot itself do all the things. So what we need is to have those sincere partners, and also we need to work hard in order to bring all the people around one aim. Is first to liberate our country and to make it develop it and prosper.
Thank you very much.
You're
it's
welcome.
a pleasure.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you very much. Burkina Faso still faces threats: regional instability, economic pressure, diplomatic isolation, and the weight of expectation. These realities are neither denied nor disguised. But what matters is not the existence of problem, it is the seriousness with which a nation chooses to engage them. And that is where the distinction lies. Burkina Faso is not without problems. No serious nation is. But what I witnessed was a coherence between message and action, sacrifice and expectation, leadership and followership. This is not a loud chaos of borrowed democracy. It is a quiet discipline of a country trying to meet or reset itself. I came to do ground truthing. I left with clarity. The revolution here is not a movement, it's a method, and the ground does not lie.
You have to start by that. It starts with also jailing opposition people, banning political parties, shutting down the country, and ready to violate all your international agreements and international laws.
The claim regarding banning of political parties is factual. However, we found no evidence of political opponents being jailed. Although in Sierra Leone, statements of this nature can often lead to consequences.
This Noshi government, this Tiffy government, then they can do something that went bad. Then they can do some Tabaru business. And then they begin on when Tradewin and Tiffy election. Tradewin and Tiffy election. And I want
months ago, we made a promise. We came, we saw, and this is what we found. Means what it proves or disproves, it's not for us to decide. That responsibility now rests with you. Having witnessed these realities, having heard these voices, and having seen the country beyond the algorithm, the question is no longer ours, but yours. If you were to choose a system of government, which will you choose and why? Until then, this is Mr. Common Talk.